area.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't find a value there, it's going for the cost center further, in the further
Yes.
step.
That is
But
correct.
what is happening? Yeah, so he asked us to check an internal if it is getting incorporated with the new value in the function module, which is mentioned in his response to our mail. So that and all is getting populated. But when I am debugging, what is happening is I just don't see one GL account. Like if I take an example of the purchase order, what we're using in ECD. I see a GL account at that level, right? At the PO level, in account assignment tab, I see a GL account number. So what I asked Saurabh to do is, because we want the PO, functional areas to be populated from PO, I asked him to clear the values at GL account level, only for that particular GL account, which is in the PO.
Okay.
When we did that, so it's going up and picking up. That's what I replied to SCP also, and also. It's going and picking up the functional area from the PO correctly, as expected. But what is happening is, in the second iteration, we come across some other GL account. I don't know why this, a couple of more, like 520100 is a GL account for my purchase order in my account assignment scheme. In second iteration and third iteration, I see two more. Like, I don't know what's the logic behind one PO being assigned.
That's fine, Rekha. Saurabh should have already told you, or if he didn't, that's standard SAP accounting. If there's a price difference, it posts to another entry. If there's and one entry, one of the GL accounts, I'm pretty sure it's the GRI are clearing 200, 120. I'm not worried about that. What we want with this exercise is we want the functional area for the cost center only on the account that is mentioned on the PO.
PO. That is not what is happening here, because if we don't change it, I've asked him to clear the functional areas at GL account level for both the, for the other two GL accounts also.
We don't care about the other two GL accounts. I mean, functional area is line item dependent, Rekha. I can have one line item posting to functional area 1, another to functional area 2, another to functional area 3. So if 200 122 or 200 120 GL account is getting one functional area, that's fine. If the other price difference account is posting to another functional area, that's fine. I mean, in this exercise, what we care about is if the line item of the PO that is EKKN table, right? In EKKN table, you have, let's say, 520100 account. If the the cost center is maintained as, let's say, F2100, we want what function area is maintained in CSK's table on F2100 cost center to be always posted when we do the GR and IR.
Well, that is not happening here clearly, because for first time it's taking from the GL account, from the CO and GL account.
GL account is fine, Rekha. That's again standard SAP. Yeah, I mean, when Saurabh gave you the example, he should have given a correct thing, because he used a 520 GL account. By design, it had a function area on the account. That's how it proceeds. If a function area is maintained on the basically we have three precedence levels. First comes the substitution rule. There is a substitution rule that populates function area on line items. If a function area is being determined from substitution rule, that will always take the precedence, no matter what you do with standard SAP. The second precedence level is if a function area is maintained on the GL account itself. If the GL account has a function area on it, no matter what your cost center has, it will always take that. Now the third level and the bottom level is master data.
What is talking about, yeah.
So if there is no substitution rule, if there is no functional area on the GL account, then it posts to the functional area that is maintained on either the cost center or the internal order. This is all standard SAP. I mean, what we want.
What I think Rekha is trying to say is, like, suppose if it is picking the functional area from the first GL and we remove the functional area from the first GL, It is picking the function area from the second GL, whatever GR clearing or whatever account,
That that
price difference
that is
account.
not correct.
What
That is
that's
not
happening,
correct.
Rekha? If I am not wrong, Rekha, that's the case.
Yeah.
No,
So they
Rekha.
are forcing in
If that's the
debugging.
case, I want to say it doesn't happen even in production. Functional area is again at a BSEG or BSID or BSIS level. Every GL account has its own functional area. And I
Yeah.
mean, again, in production also, this bad is working fine. You have not made any code changes, right? Currently, you're
No,
only
no, no,
debugging.
absolutely not. Yeah.
Yeah. So in production, that doesn't happen. So I'm 100% confident. Again,
So,
Saurabh, I don't think that's the case. I think Rekha was confused because I think probably you have not explained her about the price difference GL account or the GRIR clearing account. So when she is looking at multiple items, probably she is wondering if all the items should have the same functional area or not, or something like that. I mean, that's why I wanted to have the call. So I ask you both for one more favor. Saurabh, can you create one more PO
Mm-hmm.
with the same data, but post it to uh, put the offsetting account as 600,000. 600,000 GL account doesn't have any functional area maintained on on its master data, nor it belongs to any substitution rule.
Okay.
For 600,000 GL account,
Mm-hmm.
please use F2100 cost center
Okay.
and similarly create a PO.
Mm-hmm.
And Rekha, when you debug, if any other GL account comes into picture, just ignore it. I want to see what
okay.
functional area is being populated for just this one 600,000 GL account.
Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
So,
So,
Rekha, I mean,
again,
uh-huh.
yeah, end of the day, if a GL account has a functional area, that should get populated and picked up. But why
Yeah.
did this requirement come into picture at all? If the cost center has a different functional
I
area
told you,
than
right?
what it used to
The
have.
problem is today I created the PO, Rekha. I said the cost center belongs to functional area 1. So let's say I created the PO for 10 quantity. I do a goods receipt today. So I expect the system to post the goods receipt to functional area 1, right?
Yeah.
So tomorrow morning, I change the functional area on the cost center from 1 to 2. Now, because the new functional area is 2 tomorrow, if I do a partial goods receipt tomorrow, I need the functional area to be populated as 2 because I already changed my cost center master data. My cost center doesn't belong to functional area 1 anymore. It belongs to functional area 2. However, in PO scenario, as you all have already seen, what it is doing is it is storing the old value in the table itself. Because it is storing the old value, it is not rederiving the new value. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
This functional area is a time dependent attribute on a cost center.
Okay.
Because the functional area is a time dependent cost parameter on the cost center, depending on when the GR or when the IR is posted, I need the functional area to be to be booked correctly. Whatever the value is in the system at that point in time.
Okay.
Now in PO scenario, it is storing it in the database EKKN. Because it is storing in EKKN, it is not rederiving. Because we want it to rederive, he gave us the baddie which blanks it out. Because it is blanked out, then the standard SAP program will go read from the cost center master data to see what is there.
Okay. Understood. Okay. Okay, Priyatam. Then, okay. Then,
Yeah, I mean,
solid,
again,
after solid,
everything that's happening is standard SAP, Rekha. We don't care
yeah.
about that. I mean, yes, you were initially confused because it was deriving from SKA1 table, and that's fine. It's also standard SAP. What we want is, if there is no substitution rule, if there is no SKA1, it should be derived from COBL or CSKS tables. However, it is reading from EKKN. And because the baddie is already implemented, what he is saying is probably you have the field status as suppressed. When the field status is suppressed, it doesn't rederive. All we have to do is, I don't think at the end of the day you need to make any code changes. I think at the end of the day, Saurabh just has to make the field selection. But before he makes the field selection, I just wanted you to debug. I mean, we all know what's going on just after Brian's last response, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Rekha? So,
Okay.
again, while debugging, if you will encounter multiple GL accounts, as you know, a financial document cannot be posted without a zero balance. So you will ignore all the line items except for the GL account 600,000, which will be maintained in the PO.
So if I find that this is not happening, I mean it's not getting picked up, I can respond to them saying that although all this, I mean.
Before responding to them, please let me know what's happening. Depending on that, let's talk before we respond to SAP.
Okay.
Okay, Rekha. Thank you, Rekha. Thanks, Saurabh.
Thank you. Yeah, bye.
I'll have to join another call. I'll talk to you guys later.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.